There we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late start, but as usual, we are all on gamer time. Um, Yay! Happy Mother's Day to those out there who have a mother to be mothery with. For those of you who don't, hug the nearest mother, because they've got one hell of a tough job.
Or based mom.
Well, yeah, hug-based mom. I mean, geez. She
I was
probably has
thinking, would that be weird if we did that? If we wished you a happy Mother's Day?
I
No,
thought
no.
about it.
We should totally do the whole wishing the mom a Mother's Day thing.
Yeah.
Also, if you all could pass around the Twitter thing, that would be great. All right, so where we last left off, just to catch our star up, we had just extracted the disc from Loomis, who had been hiding in a car and is now hiding in a car stuck in a window covered in pee. So we have done wonders for his dignity. Now we need to focus on where we're going from here. So, if everyone could be so kind. Retweet. If everyone could be so kind as to pull up their sheets and be ready while I work with Nephenor. Nephenor?
We come for your daughter, Chuck.
All right, Nephenor. So, are you going to examine the disc in any way?
Well, first thing is I need to figure out, is this the right type of disc?
The right type of disc?
Well, we were told what type of disc it was, that it was an old laser disc type thingy and old tech, so I want to make sure it's the right type of disc.
Okay. So, what you can do is do me a logic plus hardware roll.
Let's see, hardware. Okay, 6, and logic is... Where's my logic? Oh, dear gods. Let me get my dice open here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6!
6? Okay.
6.
So yeah, what you can tell about it is that it's an old-style mini disc, maybe like 25 years old. It's the kind of stuff your parents or your grandparents had hanging around the house when you were a kid. So this is, the equivalent therein would be like, oh god, I can't believe I'm dating myself. It'd be like a VHS right now.
Ew.
Yeah, this is
Or
pretty
beta.
old. Oh, yeah, or a beta.
It's worse.
No, actually, beta's better quality.
No, it's worse.
No.
Anyway.
Okay, so a VHS-esque type of mini disc. You're pretty sure this isn't going to be running on anything except maybe something made about the same time.
And I'm guessing we don't have that.
No, you don't have it on you, but you're sure you've seen one around, oh, geez, recently.
That old bar we were at.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's probably at the Glow.
Well, we might need to take a trip over there to check it out, to make sure it's the same right thing.
Maybe.
Ooh, although I'm not sure I'd want to be trusting the people there, considering if we did check it, we'd probably end up with half the data missing.
Well, you know hackers, and you know that's probably true, but you also know that most of that hardware isn't what one would call
Network enabled?
yeah, so they probably aren't going to be able to hack into it unless you physically hand them the disk. Or you somehow enable it to go into your hardware and then put it out on the internet.
Yeah, that's not true.
So this is a fairly easy way for it not to get stolen. But you don't know if this is the right disc. You don't know if this is the right music. It certainly looks like it might be. There's a handwritten note on the front, but that's about it.
Yeah, we want to make sure before we take it back, telling them it is the right one.
Okay. So are you going to tell the others what's going on?
I'm going to let everyone know that we need to go back to that old bar to verify the contents. Otherwise, we may end up not getting paid.
All right, so we go to the bar then, I guess. I bring
Okay.
the old van along.
Does anyone look at the front
Hmm.
of the disc?
Does anybody read the note? Because I need to read the note.
Gary's here.
Okay, he needs to read the note.
All right. So
Gary!
the note is as follows. Hold on just a sec.
You're very quiet, Gary.
Incredibly so.
Am I still quiet?
No longer.
Okay.
Better.
You're just in time. We're about to get shekels.
Or spend shekels, depending on how you
I'm
do.
about to get shekels.
So it's
No.
actually really really hard to read because it's kind of scribbled handwriting. This guy, if he weren't a musician, could have probably been a fucking doctor. But it says Karen Studios 48 JB, and then you really can't make out the writing in the dark, but it's definitely, it says something like for absent friends look to the past, or something like that. You're probably going to have to see it in a better light to really get what it's saying. So let me just
Can I just take it to my truck and use the overhead light to read it?
Yeah, well, this is also me saying I've lost what it says. So give me a sec.
Okay,
But
So
yes,
what you're saying is our game master's not prepared?
Game Master is totally prepared. Game Master just forgot to link the proper things to the proper place. And it's important what this says, so...
Game Master is sick. Game Master gets a pass.
Game Master is bronchitis level sick. They almost stuck me in the hospital. Yeah, they were like, can we trust you to stay home? Because if not, we're sticking you in the hospital. And I'm like, but, okay.
Just ask them, do I get cake if I stay home?
They've actually told me I can no longer eat cake.
Blasphemy!
What about
I
ice
know.
cream?
Why not? Why can't you eat cake?
I have hypertension.
Shit.
Yeah, I could get,
No, you don't get any cake for Cat. I don't care how cute you are.
So it says, I'm just going to try to...
Better.
It says, better. It says, for absent friends, seek out... Oh, for answers, seek out absent friends. I literally wrote this last night while I was falling asleep. Forgive me, the handwriting's fucking terrible. So I will continue to try to decipher my late night handwriting while you guys tell me what you're doing before you head to the cathode glow.
I'm going to change into some less conspicuous armor.
Well, I was the one who actually had the disc in my hands. I didn't give it directly to Nephenor before, so I was the one who had it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, were we? So yeah, I'm probably looking it over.
Yeah,
Can I read it?
Give it to me because she didn't trust me.
The reason you can't read it is because I am legitimately unable to read my own handwriting right now.
Well, shit.
So give me a second, and yes, you can totally read it. You will stare at it for a few minutes, and then it will come to you. but for the moment, you can pick out for answers, seek out absent friends.
And so, where was Darkstar when we were battling all these people?
We didn't battle
Darstar,
Well, not battling, but I mean, battling in
Darstar
the
was
He was up
Darstar.
top.
He got stuck in traffic. Okay.
No,
No,
Darstar was on
You
a
guys,
roof. making-
let her talk.
He was covering us with his sniper.
Guys! Darstar was on the roof covering you because he is a sniper, and since you guys managed to defuse it without anything, he's come down since then and is now standing next to you. I can
Yeah.
only assume.
Yay, our elf is back.
Yeah,
Our other elf.
your curmudgeonly grouchy elf is back.
I really like that explanation because I was really up there just playing Flappy Bird.
You're like, these guys are perfect. They're fine. Flappy Bird.
Flappy bird.
Flappy Bird. Oh God, that's hilarious. The grumpy elf is up there playing Flappy Bird.
Clearly.
Isn't that what all grumpy elves do?
Isn't that like Pac-Man level of retro? But to us it'd be like, or at least to them it would be retro of that level, wouldn't it?
That would be like
Pong level of fucking retro for them.
like
feel like-
box together. That's the level of what Flappy Bird would be.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys. So, the CD's been smudged a little, but you can see for answers, seek out absent friends. And you can see the jet black, and you can see Charon 84. And that's really what's important to you right now.
Okay, for the answer, seek out absent friends. That's more recent, or
No, that it looks just as old as Faded. It looks like everything was written at once. It's just in the hands of the guy who just pissed himself in his pants pocket. It might have gotten a little smudged. And even though it was cleaned up fairly well, the writing's been messed up a little.
all right.
I'm gonna tell Nephenor to look up Jet Black and his associates,
Okay.
like the past of that, because he's probably the computer whiz or Darkstar's character.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I think that Darkstar would be better since he's got the music connections.
Okay,
Darstar
so
could possibly do it, yes.
but I mean, if we're looking online for information, yeah, maybe you guys should do roles. Should do roles for this.
Maybe we could
Yeah.
go to like Valen Records because they probably have an AV room there, and somebody who knows how to work this shit.
Huh.
Yeah, they might. They might.
And
Okay.
they'd be much more likely to be loyal because they know damn well they're going to go get into some shit if they are anything funny to do.
All right. Well, I guess that's where we're going.
Alright, so I guess you guys have chosen to go to Valen Records?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so off you go.
Into the wild blue yonder.
Ooh-doo-doo. Alright,
So wait, what time of day is it by now? I mean, we've been out fucking how long?
Oh, you guys have been out for at least 24 hours. You guys are getting tired. Valen Records will stay exactly where it is, as will the cathode raid. If you guys want to go ahead and shower and get the gunk that's been building up on your body and sleep and all that sort of stuff, we can basically say you can do that.
Okay.
But I need to know if we're moving time forward.
Yes, we take a shower and all that.
Alright, so I'm going to give you 8 hours to do all that. If any of you do anything other than, the innocuous taking a shower, using the facilities, going to bed, please inform me.
All right. Do we
Do we have to tell you if we're masturbating?
That's part of the facilities, so
Do we-
no.
Let's check it.
Using the facilities. Oh God.
do we
Well,
redeem,
Okay.
Well, I could just call it spanking the monkey, but geez.
I don't want to think about about any of our like ogre or what you call it, or our minotaur like wanking one out.
Come on, that's turning you on. You know it.
And
Oh,
somewhere
it was
out
done.
there, Furry just went, I sense something.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
So do we regain edge at this point? I spent a point of edge, didn't burn it.
Mm.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, everyone regain their edge. Or, hold on. A point of edge. Regain a point of edge for sleeping.
All right.
Okay?
Yay!
So we're more edgier now.
Yeah, you're much more edgier. We're going to talk about really horrible things and pretend that we don't get bothered by them.
Cool.
Pretty fucking edgy as it is right now.
So
Darstar, are you going to inform your brother that you are bringing like 6 other people to Valen Records sometime prior to showing up?
Yeah, that's something I'm probably going to need to do. I'm going to call him and like give him the identity of everyone that's in the group.
He says, okay, hold on. And you hear ticking and typing. And he asks for the spelling of some of the names. And he hums a little and nods and then goes, all right, got it. Thank you. You guys are coming over about when?
Give us a few hours.
Yeah.
Is it already that time or?
No, it's not that time. I'm assuming it's happening within the 8 hours.
Yeah, give us a few hours. We're going to be over there.
All right. Just call me when you set out. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And so he just... God, he dies, apparently. No. He says goodbye and, hangs up.
During this time, I'm going to go ahead and put some clean clothes on, the armored clean clothes to be more presentable for a workspace environment.
Okay. That is important after you guys take your naps and your showers, or your showers and then your naps, or
Yes.
whatever you do, since you're all covered in crap and
Yes.
porta potty goo.
I definitely cleaned myself
Um,
thoroughly.
You what are you guys going to be wearing?
What I was wearing, I guess, before. Well, I guess wouldn't we want to wear? Be prepared for anything?
Yeah.
Got high-end, business attire.
Armor.
Can I wear a cocktail dress?
Sure, you can wear a cocktail dress.
I'm wearing my armor.
Background's like, no.
I don't have my weapon. I have my weapon on me, but I'm not actively holding it. So I'll have
Okay.
to drive.
I've actually got armored clothing.
I'm not wearing anything that's really heavy duty anyway. So.
Well, it was more like, are you going to dress up business-like, or are you going to march in on the clothes you run with?
I would imagine. Well, I don't know. We don't know what we're doing after this, so.
Well, I'm sure we'll have time to do whatever we need to do after we get out of here.
Okay. Well, I guess I will put on something nice then.
Okay,
If I have
Neff
anything.
and Nor. Gary.
But I'm taking a few grenades with me.
Sounds good. I don't know where you're going to stuff them in something nice, but go for
In
it.
my purse. In my purse. I'll take about 5 with me.
Do what?
I'll take about 5 grenades with me. Actually, let's see here. Which one am I taking? Okay.
Gary and Neff, are you going to be dressing up nice, or are you hitting in Shadowrun clothes?
I'm taking 2 flash grenades and 3 fragmentation grenades.
Cool.
Okay.
Nothing
And they're in my purse. They're in my purse.
Okay. Gary?
I will dress up nice.
Alright, so you got your yarmulke and...
My
Is that-
feet and my phylactery.
I'm sorry, I don't think yarmulke is what I meant to say.
It's his fancy yarmulke.
I'm pretty sure it's exactly what you meant to say.
It's the little bald cap thing, right?
Yes.
Well, he's
That's a
he's
yarmulke.
always wearing it. He's been wearing one of those. See, now you're thinking of.
It's,
Now you're thinking about
it's
it.
the fancy yarmulke, not the armored, not the armored yarmulke.
Wait, is there such a thing as an armored
Wait, there's
yarmulke?
armored yarmulkes?
Sure, why not?
I guess the crown of your head would be important to protect. Sure. So then, what's your book? Is your book like the Torah?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. Point being, I have zero clue about Jewish culture. I apologize.
I wear my talit, my yarmulke, and I'm wearing a phylactery, doing my daily prayers.
Okay.
Wait, I do have a weird question. How does one wear a yarmulke if they're bald?
They put it on their head.
Well,
It's
yeah,
supposed-
does it just well, I know, but like, doesn't it sort of fall off?
No, it's
Material.
designed. It's designed to kind of stick there, if I understand it correctly.
Yeah, they use duct tape.
They do not.
It's like
Well, the ones in
pasty.
the South do.
It's industrial Velcro.
Oh, we are so horrible. Okay.
Hey, it's a decent question, okay? I'm just saying.
It is a decent question. Oh my god.
I
Okay.
admit that I'm entirely ignorant about Jewish culture, okay?
I'm not.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from this discussion.
So let's give them
That's
a call and tell them we're
And I'm wearing sort of a business slinky kind of dress with one of those little with a business jacket over that.
Okay. Sounds good. So. Hold on, my computer is drawing lines on your faces. Give me a second. Alright, so you go to Valen Records. Why don't you go ahead and describe Valen Records, Darkstar? You know about the level of opulence you can use.
It is it's a very large building, like many stories. Not the biggest building on the planet, but it's extremely nice. Wood panel trim on a lot of the different walls, like Art Deco, through the different hallways and whatnot. Tile floor, and like brushed aluminum mixed with like expensive wood for desks.
Okay.
There's also doors that seem to lead to places that they shouldn't lead from looking from the outside.
Oh God. We're doing a Dunwich Horrors version of this?
No. It's it doesn't look totally like a records office building.
Oh. Okay.
That's not as exciting.
It is. So you guys enter in, and at the front desk, there's a secretary. She is an elven girl with bleached blonde hair. So clearly she was not graced with beautiful blonde hair. And such an orange tan that you could probably paint, you know, a Popeyes with it.
So she's a Ganguro elf, basically.
Well, yeah, she looks up and her eyes are rimmed in white.
So
And she is chewing bubble gum and twirling one of her pigtails.
her
What
second
can-
job is a hazard sign.
Exactly. She goes, "What can I do you for?" Which is probably not how she should sound, you note, considering what you know about Valen.
I just cock my eyes at her and hand her my ID.
She looks it over. It takes her a second to get to your last name, and she straightens up something quick. Sir. And you see that she actually tries to subtly spit out the gum and stick it under her desk. Here for your brother, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Buzz, Go right on up.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Whee! Like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
My ID.
Oh yes, here.
Thank you.
Hands him back his ID. She looks super nervous. So you all go into an elevator that is separate from all the other elevators and only really
Before we
has
get into
one.
the elevator. Before we get into the elevator, Slaughter goes and grabs the woman's hand and like comforts her a little and calms her down.
Okay.
A little otter.
So there's a little otter patting her hand, and it takes her a second, and then she goes, "Wah!" and now she's all relaxed again. So the Hug Patrol has done its job. That probably might not save her job if this gets to the boss, but it'll help her be happy.
Yeah.
So you guys all climb into an elevator, and the elevator is big enough to fit at least 5 trolls, so you're good. And there's really only one button for this elevator. So.
I pushed the button.
And you feel a scanner go off, and it goes, it analyzes your fingerprints, and it goes, accepted, and up you go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And you get to the top, and the doors open, and what you guys are staring at is this huge penthouse suite. Just like an amazing view of Seattle that just stretches all the way around his office. And it's, this guy has spared no expense in his office that he could afford. There's plush leather seating and a nice mahogany desk and plants, lots and lots of plants, and just generally it's a very, you don't want to be racist, but it's a very elven-looking environment. It's all natural curves and kind of play off of the, stereotypical elven natural thing. And so you can go ahead and describe your brother.
He's got he looks a lot like me with much lighter hair. It kind of reminds you of like Mr. Violet, maybe. Only a little bit more masculine and a lot more intimidating. He's got this smile that has this hint of like malice behind it, but you can't tell if it's genuine or if it's something that he may kill you with.
Mr. Violet?
He looks something like Mr. Violet from Tekken.
Oh, I don't know about that. I feel like I need to look this up now.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to pull up a picture of him.
I'm never into Tekken. I was more into like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Alright, I'm going to make absolutely sure this is the guy you're talking about. Okay? So I'm going to screen share if my computer will do it for me.
Just imagine a guy with a nice purple suit.
Yeah, no. This must be him then. Alright, let's see. This dude!
Oh, wait, hold on, I've got... I can't see this. Oh, that guy, yeah. Okay. He looks very beachy.
Yeah, essentially. Are you like the more manlier of the two brothers? Is that how this is working?
He's more masculine than that. It's more of a actual business suit than this dude.
Okay, so less ruffles and
yeah, less ruffly.
And leather. Okay. But basic hairstyle, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so yeah, he's this dude says, "Oh, welcome." Oh, hold on a sec, folks. Let me drop screen sharing. All right. So, welcome. It's always nice to meet a friend of Kai's. Or friends. Come on in.
Alrighty.
You also notice that there are a stack of papers on his desk. And you would know him well enough to know that he never actually leaves papers out on his desk unless they're relevant to the situation. And since it's a bunch of manila folders, you can probably guess what he's just spent his last 8 hours doing.
Ooh.
You're busy.
Mm-hmm. So, what can I do you guys for?
We've got a piece of media, and we need to, well, it's antiquated media, and we need to have it played.
What
We have
kind of...
It's a laser disc. You don't happen to have one downstairs, do you?
Like what Mom used to listen to her music on?
I guess so.
He rolls his eyes. How old is this? It's clearly not 250 years old.
I turn to the group and I say, show him the disc.
I pull it out of my purse and show him.
He looks at it. Huh. We might have something in the storage closet that manages to play this thing.
Just don't let your grenades fall out, Rachel.
Okay, so
I won't.
the storage closet or the storage closet?
The storage closet, clearly.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, are you feeling like you should be letting them into the storage closet?
That's up to you. This is your house.
Fair enough. Look, go down to room 13B. I'll have Eddie bring you the equipment.
Alrighty. Let's go.
The equipment.
Too lewd for me.
Rachel likes equipment.
He just kind of goes back to looking through his stack of his pile of papers. Oh, and by the way, he says, have you guys heard of a Nirvana Records?
We actually less than 24 hours.
I believe we had some dealings with some of their security.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
We just poached security for Ares.
He kind of looks at you. Yes, you mentioned them earlier. But I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that they are on your trail. Like, more so than they were before. What the hell did you guys do?
We
poached their talent.
He kind of eyes Kai since he was talked over. Say that again?
we had some aggressive negotiations with them.
Okay, well then. Do keep an eye out.
I will, and I know you'll do the same.
Of course. And he just kind of waves you off back towards the elevator.
We all get on the elevator, at least I get on the elevator. I don't know about you guys.
Andrew.
Yeah, we get on the elevator. I get on the
What's-
elevator.
What's your character's name?
I can't remember.
Do you have your app up?
Yeah, just a second.
Bring up Shimmer.
Did you just say Starlight Shimmer?
No, I said bring up Chummer.
No, okay.
For some reason, Scooter McDingo sticks in my head.
Scooter McDingo. Wait. So wait. Can we remind each other what
Madigan.
each other's names is? Currently, I'm going under the name of May, but that's just a pseudonym.
Kai is Kai, is Star. Madigan is Otter.
Nephenor is Nephenor.
Gary is Gershon.
Yes, Sean. Okay. And John is...
Hmm?
What's the name of your character?
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
So he's Ragnar. Darkstar was who?
Kai.
Actually,
Huh,
scratch
yeah,
that. I
Kai.
want to be called Good Goy.
Oh my goodness.
No, fuck you, Gary. We will go with Gary, and that is all.
Oh, Gary Goy.
Gershon.
Or
Gershon.
Heil Goy.
Heil Goy.
Heil Goy.
Okay.
No one would ever assume it's me. If I
Or
call my-
John Goldberg. I don't know. Like fucking I don't know.
Madigan, he
Yeah.
says. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me Edge to see if you remember this man.
I can't remember how to do that.
You just. Oh, I roll it for you because you've still
Yeah.
got. Right.
Like,
Okay.
I can do stuff sometimes on the app, but like I can roll initiative.
I'm looking over at curiously over at Otter's character. Like, you know him?
Your father is looking for you. You know that, right?
No. Yes. Yes and no.
Okay. Well, you take a second to realize that yes, you've met him before. He was at one of your father's functions. You do remember? Oh my God, Kai was like his bodyguard.
I still don't remember.
No, clearly you don't. Your character remembers this though.
Okay. Sure, I remember.
All right. Well, well, just so you know, your father is looking for you.
Okay.
Since you're with this group, I assume you wouldn't want me to tell him where you are?
Yes. Don't tell.
Well, I'm not usually one to lie to people.
Well, then just don't say anything.
Valen,
He
stop
cocked-
playing creepy claws.
He cocks his eyebrow at you. All right.
Put that eyebrow back.
I'll try to keep quiet, but know you owe me for this one.
Yeah, sure.
He's paying a lot of moolah to find out where you are.
Too bad.
Mm-hmm. So, off you go.
Yay.
Okay, are we all getting on the elevator now?
Yeah, he was.
I look over at Otter's character like, you're loaded?
Maybe.
Yes, Otter's character has a father who is roughly equivalent to Valen Records CEO on the money scale.
Technically not my actual father. I was adopted. Found me on an island where I was crazy.
I address the group. Don't mind him. He's
Shut up.
likes to play creepy claws every once in a while.
Shut up.
So wait. Like, how much does he know about everyone?
Just tell yourself he knows nothing and just go about your life. You'll be happier that way.
Nothing at all.
Rachel, you can probably guess that he knows quite a bit about each of you, at least on some general level, as he did have a stack of papers on his desk.
Oh my.
Wait, which means that he knows about the thing.
Which means
No.
that
He might know about the thing.
which means that he was basically just trying to intimidate you because he was using paper to show you what he knew.
Which means he might know about the time that she was arrested.
He might.
For prostitution?
Does he have a loot?
No, that's actually not the thing she was arrested for, but she's gonna tell you a different story when people bring it up. Like each time.
Sure, Rachel.
Alright, so you guys can, you guys easily get to the right room, And even as you get in there, a robot comes in. It's a really advanced-looking android. But again, androids aren't really...
You have a human brain in them.
Yeah, they aren't really robots so much as they're androids. And this one...
Or cyborgs.
Yeah, cyborg.
Cyborg,
Yeah.
They're basically a human brain and sometimes part of the nervous system in them,
So they're RoboCop.
basically.
Ew.
Can I try to make out with it before it does anything?
No.
If you want to try to make out with someone whose face looks vaguely like Eddie Murphy's, go right ahead.
Okay. I try to make out with the android.
Oh God, no! Look, stop sexually assaulting it.
It looks both confused and turned on by the fact that it is now being approached by a dryad. My name's Gary, it says excitedly.
I swear to God. Oh, go on.
My name is indeed Gary, and I'm your I'm in place of Eddie. Eddie's kind of broken down right now.
Oh, things are looking down for Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah.
so sad.
But I changed out my face so I looked more like Eddie. I got your equipment.
All right, just put it on the table.
Puts it on the table. He sets it up. It's an old recorder, and there's like 3 different sets of converters that he needs to plug in just to get it to work, and then he needs to plug it into himself so that it can, do audio. All right, I shall be your speaker. Please go right ahead.
Press play. Or at least, no, you got to put the damn thing in first.
Yeah, I was about to say nothing happens when you press his nose.
Put the damn laser disc in.
We're pressing his nose. Are you sure that's what we're pressing? Are you
No.
sure we're not using the lever?
No, you're not using the lever, and I was making a joke. You don't actually press his nose. All right.
Rachel, don't pull the lever.
I'm not pulling the lever.
The lever is mine.
Oh God, no, don't pull the lever. We don't know what that is. For all you know, it could be his,
You can say we're all grown-ups here, except for me, technically.
Okay, so Nephenor, Rachel, one of the two, put that disc in.
Okay.
Rachel, get it out of your purse and leave the grenades there.
I put the disc in. Jeez, I'm not going to. It's a big enough purse. It's not, and the grenades aren't that fucking big. Okay, Jesus.
We know that you don't really have a purse. We know what you're really referring to.
Oh my God! Really?
Vagina dentata.
No.
No woman alive would be insane enough to stuff that up there. You know how hard those pins would catch? That hurts.
The disc, or are you talking the grenades?
The grenades.
Oh my.
Can we just
And now
put the,
everyone has a moment where I can talk now. Okay, so as you put it in and press play,
Okay.
for a few seconds you hear nothing, then your ears are assaulted by a cacophonous mix of pop, crackles, and squeals, punctuated by an occasional loud blast of guitar or voice for just a couple seconds at very low fidelity. It's obvious that the disc contains some kind of music file, but it doesn't seem to be able to be made out due to an encryption.
is there any way that I can use my bionics to filter the frequencies through this? To make out.
You can try, but it's going to be at a -5 because this is clearly a kind of encryption that isn't modern.
Should we just try to copy it and then figure out what to go with it? Just copy it without damaging the disk?
Well, remember, you weren't supposed to make copies.
Okay, good point. So we shouldn't.
Now, you can go ahead and roll me a... You can go ahead and roll me a decrypt plus response test to try to get the encryption down a little.
Are you talking to Nephenor?
Yes, I'm talking to Nephenor.
I'm just trying to find it on my sheet.
Now, what you do know is that you can easily copy this encryption and all onto one of your hardwares. You just know you aren't really supposed to make copies.
Well, again, we're getting paid not to make copies, so I think we should follow our instructions here.
Well, we know there's some music on there.
So you said decrypt plus what?
Decrypt plus response. Oh wait, are you a technomancer? Sorry. Yeah, it should be response.
Where is that? I do not see that anywhere.
Hold on. I think it's an actual attribute.
That's where I'm looking. I see reaction.
Okay, let's try reaction. It might
Well,
possibly
reaction is physical. It'd be mental, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, what is mental?
In mental, I have charisma, intuition, logic, and willpower.
Why does this say response?
And you're going to have to leave in 30 minutes or so, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Special attributes, I have essence, initiative, and resonance.
Try resonance, then.
Okay, this is going to be a lot of dice.
Because you're a technomancer, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you need to get 16, and each roll is a minute of you working on this.
Well, there's 4 in the first.
Okay. So that's 1 minute.
So I need 16 total.
Mm-hmm.
One.
So while he's doing that, what are you guys doing?
I'm just watching.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I'm watching in awe as well. I'm like, Like, so, what are we gonna do after this?
My character is just waiting around.
So you guys notice who's the mages here?
I have some abilities.
I have some magic abilities, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So you two notice that there's a strange pressure in this room. Like, it feels strange. As Nephenor is working.
Physically, emotionally, or spiritually?
Spiritually strange. Like, it's like someone's casting a spell, but they're not.
Like it feels oppressive, or?
No.
It feels like we're being watched.
No. It doesn't feel negative. It just feels like somebody is working magic.
It just feels.
So wait, I might want to. You guys might want to let me touch the disc with my bare hands. Actually, I've got psychometry.
Okay.
Push eject.
Sounds like a good idea.
So I believe I've got a 6 in psychometry. That's the one in parentheses, right? The number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would have to roll about 6 for that, right?
Just be sure you touch the
Yes.
top of the disc.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Psychometry, you can just nudge the side of it.
Give me a moment. I gotta open the damn dice pool thing. Majig. I've had it open before, but it's taking its time. Come on, open.
In the meantime, can I mention to everyone else who isn't a magic user or whatever about the feeling?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I tell everyone. I say, there's some magic in the room!
Yay for feels.
Yeah. It does feel a little bit odd.
Nephinor, tell me if you stop working at any point during this, okay?
Okay, 2
When they say
successes.
that, I stop at about 4 minutes.
Are you done?
Yeah,
No,
I got 2.
I'm not done at 4 minutes. I am very close to being done, but I'm not done.
All right. So, continue, Rachel.
I got about 2 successes and 1-1. The others
Okay.
were places in between.
All right. So, you're touching the disc for psychometry, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Well, you're stumbling down the street. You're clearly drunk off your ass. You're angry and resentful and broke.
Mhm.
And you move into an alley because you've got to relieve your bladder, and you unzip your pants and you pull it out, and suddenly you hear something moving behind you, and you turn around, and for a split second you see a flash of light, and then you feel an intense pain in your upper chest, and your body just starts going numb, and you stumble away towards someplace. You gotta get there. You can't let this happen. You gotta get there.
Mhm.
You stumble and you stumble until you get to some kind of storage unit. You pull out the keys and you're shaking and you're woozy. And you can't leave it. You can't let them find it. You burst in and you know they're behind you. You pause and you throw it in a box. You slam the door shut and you run in the opposite direction, making sure they see you.
Interesting. That is very strange. Did I see the name on the building at all?
Yeah, you saw, Las Vegas storage and, storage and unit. You know, it's like it's a box store. It's a generic box store.
It's Walmart.
No,
Mhm.
it's a generic storage unit, basically.
Okay.
Did I see the number, the area where I had left it?
You were in 4242.
Interesting. I describe what I see to everybody around me. I say that whoever had the disc glass.
Wait, how many did you get? You said 4?
No, I got 2. I got 2 successes.
Okay.
And 1-1, and the others were in between.
Okay.
So
No, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't left anything else.
yeah, I'm describing what I'd seen, and whoever had died, whoever had it last, died horribly, or was at least gravely injured. But it's very likely that they're dead.
All right. So as you're describing this, Nephinor looks up and he stops his work. And gradually, kind of, you feel the gaze, kind of magic that you've been looking at, just kind of dissipate.
Right, so.
Guys, do you think that there's a possibility that Nirvana is on our tail?
There's definitely more like not there.
They're definitely on our tail. There's no question of that.
There is no possibility about it. It's,
You don't know. They don't necessarily know anything about us other than what is publicly.
Well, no, that feeling.
Because their own guys ran away. They don't know anything about us other than what's publicly available. What would be available from public video feeds and such. So they don't know anything about us or our abilities. You know, they might know your character's arrest record, but they again only know anything that's public knowledge. since they're not a AAA corporation, they don't have access to most police databases and most video camera feeds and stuff like that.
Okay, Nephenor, if you continue your work, go ahead and tell me.
I'm going to look at them and say, you said you felt magic. To Otter.
Yes. I felt magic in the air.
Felt it a little bit myself.
Not sure what it means, though.
I felt absolutely nothing but gas.
So, what sort of room is this? I say to Darkstar's character, to Kai.
It's audio-video room.
Yeah, basically it's a place where they do audio-video planning.
Does this place have any kind of security against magic?
Yeah, I would say so, but I'm not the most magically inclined person on the planet.
You know your brother would not ignore magic as a defense. Like
So
that's something you know he's talked to you about.
Yeah, it's this place is warded against all sorts of shit.
which would mean
Go ahead
that
and do edge to see if you can remember exactly what.
wait, if there's some barriers to magic on the outside, then perhaps there's somebody inside the building.
Nephenor, are you saying anything else?
Oh, shit.
Nah.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm not continuing on, but I'm going to be like, if there's magic here, should we continue?
And then I'm like, the magic is coming from inside the house.
Actually, yes, it could very possibly be coming from inside this very room.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to suggest.
All right.
Wait. I'm gonna try and touch the side, touch the room actually. See if I can pick up anything from there.
You're literally gonna read the room.
Yes.
That's a good idea. You get secret
Okay,
kisses.
6
So-
damage.
Fuck. Okay. Well, actually, I've got 2 5s. I think that passes as a success, and followed by everything else is in between. Actually,
Any ones?
no.
All right, so you have 2 5s. Okay, yes, 5s pass as successes. So you scan over the room and you see that Darstar is, he's yellow and green with a little bit of gray where his electronics are. Your street samurai. Could the street samurai give us a holler?
Yo,
Your street samurai is decked out, and there's gray all over his body where he's put tech in him, and he's got red in between that. Hey Gary,
Yes.
do you have any tech in you?
Let's see. I have, no, only have biocompatibility. It's the closest thing, but I don't have any tech on me.
All right, so there really isn't any tech in your ogre friend. He is, on the other hand, a bright purple with an edge of blue. Andrew is green and brown and a little bit of autumn orange. No tech, so to speak. Nephenor is an interesting case. He doesn't seem to have that much tech in him, if I remember correctly. Nephenor?
No tech at all.
No tech at all, which is strange, since he's been hacking into stuff left, right, and center. And for him to be doing it without touching a phone is weird. But, The strangest thing is he has sparkles in his aura.
That's weird.
Which you've never seen that before, because normally a mage's is kind of iridescent, but this looks more like streaks of white light moving through his aura very quickly. It would almost make a pattern if you could focus on it long enough, but it's there and it's gone in a flash. He also doesn't seem to have a defined aura. His aura sort of tendrils out and disappears into the ether.
So my aura would be something in the realm of...
Your aura's kind of, pick a color that you think represents your character best, but your aura is more or less like,
Magic.
Yeah, yours is iridescent over a color. So it would be like a raven's feather, but with a color other than black.
Mm.
So,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, there is a lingering taste of, not magic, but like a shadow of magic in the air.
Now, do I know what that means exactly?
You have never, ever, ever, ever encountered this. This has no bearing. It's like, it's not void of magic, but it's anti-magic.
Ah, so...
Because void of magic would be the gray, where people have tech. This is anti-magic. It moves around like it's magic, but it's that same dull gray.
I've never seen anything like this before. Sort of like a shadow of magic. Can't quite pick it up. Huh.
I think I know where this is going.
Wait. Perhaps there's something magic-y going on with the disc. Which would mean that then it couldn't be read in a room where it's blocking magic.
Okay. Hold on just a second, folks. I want to see if Kai actually has the right stuff to know what this is.
Then again, how would I be able to do my psychometry? That would be weird.
Yeah, you had no problem casting a spell. I mean,
Yeah.
It probably came up easier since you're in kind of a less tech-heavy AV room. So...
So I look over at Kai.
Yeah, I guess Kai does have the right stuff for this. Kai, you wanna... I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. You get a couple of successes. So you want to explain what you're thinking?
Not exactly, because if it's just a theory, then I don't know. The idea is that you said it was like a gray aura, right? That was coming around the room.
No, it's more like a shadow.
Okay, it's a shadow.
Like a shadow of magic, exactly, but not quite.
Does the shadow... Okay. And you said that there was a gray aura or a shadow aura around each of our electronics, right?
Yeah.
So the wheels are kind of turning in my head that this might be more mechanically based than magic based.
So it's detecting any kind of technology in the room, perhaps.
Okay, go ahead and roll... what would this fall under? Okay, Rachel, what do you have on the magical skill front?
On the magical skill front?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you wanting under skills, or are you wanting under, like, spells?
Skills. What would you have on skills?
Under magic skills?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna... Magical active? Figure... mostly psychometry and, spell casting. So basically it's sensing, sensing, spell casting, and that's the most major thing I have under skills, is psychometry. But under spells that I can cast, I've got Stun Ball, Clairvoyance, Detect Life, Heal, Increased Reflexes, Orgy, Armor, and Magic Fingers.
Do you have any Arcana?
I don't think so.
Arcana skill, not a.
Yeah, Arcana
No, I
is
don't.
just a skill. Yes.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have Arcana.
Otter, you do have Arcana, and you also have Magical Theory.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll your Magical Theory, okay?
Okay. Sounds good.
How do I do this? I've done this before. Why can't I roll? There we go, dice roller. So you have 5, 4.
Also,
Alright.
I have knowledge security design as well.
So you have 5. So you get one success. And you've never heard of magic acting like this, and you certainly haven't heard of an aura coming off machinery, though.
Would I be able to do a knowledge skill roll for
What's the
weapon
knowledge?
design?
Okay, yeah, sure. Is this a weapon is what you're looking for?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Can I do a knowledge roll for security design?
Sure. Is this a security? Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if this is security or not, so.
Oh, wow. And you didn't even explode. That's sad. Okay, Otter, you get 3 successes on your Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, you've never heard of this before. At all. Like, this just does not seem like it would be a technologically based thing. It sounds too much like magic. But they're right, it does sound like tech as well.
I roll a 10.
Well, I done goofed.
Anyway.
You done goofed?
I got 2 successes, 3 failures.
Ooh, ouch. And how many dice did you roll?
6.
That's a critical glitch. What were you doing?
I was rolling for knowledge security design.
Oh my god, he's got like an antimatter cannon in the walls and now it's aiming at you. That's what the particles are.
Ah!
Star?
Yes.
What'd you get?
I said I got a 10. 10 successes.
You get 10 successes?
Yes.
No, you've never heard of a weapon exuding anti-magic. That doesn't sound right at all. Magic doesn't often get combined with electronics just because it'll blow up in your face. And you know enough about your brother to know that if he was picking up that sort of experimental shit, he wouldn't put you in the same room with it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask a question out of character.
What?
Is this me? That they're detecting?
I'd love to meta and explain this exactly to you, but it would ruin this moment, okay?
Okay. Because if it's what I think it is, then I'm just going to be laughing when they finally figure it out.
I can't confirm or deny. What I can tell you is I'm having so much fun with this right now. So,
so am I.
Rachel, you think this is an antimatter cannon that blasts directly at mages since it's focusing on magic. Darstar, you have never heard of a weapon based on this, And Andrew, this doesn't really sound right. It doesn't sound like it's technological. It does sound like it's magical in nature, but you don't know what to do about that. So, role play.
Okay.
So I'm sort of like looking really fucking paranoid, and and slowly inching towards the door. Guys, I think we should get the hell out of here.
Sounds like a good idea.
In the room, and I'm still more concerned about the disc than I am anything else. Mainly because I can't feel what the others are feeling. So, and I have no reason to actually believe that there's something bad around.
Yeah, you trust your brother, right?
Okay, I'm just going to flat out and turn to them and say, okay, you guys said you felt some magic when I was working on the disc, right?
Yes.
And
Does it happen now? Make a roll.
Is it happening now?
Go ahead and make your roll.
Who, me or them?
Yeah, you. Make your roll so I can tell them if anything happens.
Which roll?
The same one you had before.
Well, I can tell you, the last roll will be the success that wins it.
We'll just roll it again. You're playing around with the encryption some more.
Okay. There, I succeed.
Yes, immediately it springs back into existence, Rachel. And then when he stops, because he only fools around for about a minute, it immediately vanishes.
What in the fuck was that?
I just start laughing and saying, you're all paranoid about me?
What are you?
Better not ask. It's safer for you.
All right.
Okay,
Swear to God,
everyone who has any form of technological knowledge, roll me an edge roll. Anyone who has no technological skill whatsoever, you're shit out of luck. You have no idea what this is.
Okay, no technological knowledge. No.
Does that
What
include
if I can
me, or
have
should I
hacking
just
knowledge
laugh?
based on my stats?
What?
What if I have, let's say, hacking knowledge based on my logic stat?
Yeah, if you how high is your logic stat, John?
My logic stat is stats, logic or intuition.
Logic.
1. No technical skills.
Mine is 2.
Alright, I'm looking for a 3 or higher on logic, or at least one kind of technical skill that deals with either computers or hardware.
I have 4 on logic, and that's not the parenthesis number.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and roll. What about you, Darstar?
I roll 6 successes.
Alright,
So I roll 4.
you roll 4, yes.
Critical glitch. 2 fails, no successes.
Okay, give me just a sec on you, Darstar. Oh, fuck, he's a technomancer. Of course, that would explain this. Duh. You. Holy shit, he's a technomancer! Ah! Those things like fry your cyberware with a glance! That would be Gary.
Nah!
What do you know?
I also take your shekels.
I will beat you to fuck down if you try to touch my shekels stick.
Uh-oh.
Darth, feel free to
consider your
elaborate at
technology.
this point.
Do
At,
what
at
again?
this,
Feel free to what?
Elaborate on what you know.
I'm moments away from from grabbing the damned
Basically-
elf by the collar and just sort of being like, what the fuck, and sort of shaking.
I'm going to step in between the group and our technomancer here. We don't know what he knows. Nobody's touching him until I find out what he knows.
Fine. Let go of the collar. Step back.
everything.
I'll turn around to our technomancer and I'll say, would you care to elaborate?
What? I can access technology.
Yes, that would be part of being a technomancer.
Yeah.
So,
What did you need to know?
What do you know about the disc?
I know that it's decrypted now.
Okay, what's on it?
Don't know. Haven't pressed play. Everyone was going freaky for a second.
Okay, I'm going to turn to Rachel and tell her to press play.
I press play.
Okay.
Better work, Elf. It better work.
Okay. So,
Yes, listen to the devil. Yes, Nevos, listen to the devil. And we're about to lose Gary. Or not Gary, John.
wait a minute. Yes, we are about to lose John. I'm trying to go as quickly as possible. The first thing you hear is, yes, it's gotten better. You can now hear like low vocals and like it's not popping so much. But Nephinor is immediately going to realize that, oh shit, it's double encrypted, and it's probably got a bit of a trap in it. So, he's going to figure out that if he hadn't made a copy, the secondary layer of encryption is going to be locked. It's going to probably be pretty difficult to get into that encryption without something more high-tech than what they're running it on right now.
So I look at Nephinor, and with a what now look.
I'm also looking at Nephinor.
With less of a what now look and more of a super paranoid look?
No, more of a like kind of angry, like you're supposed to know things, know something. I'm not paranoid of the technomancer. I've got no tech in me.
Okay.
True.
Rachel,
And I'm
you
looking
did
at Slaughter,
describe the
he's
scene
looking
to
at-
us that you had, right?
Wait, did what now? I didn't hear that. What?
You did describe the scene that you had when you did the psychometry?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to look at her and say, I have a feeling there's hardware encryption where this guy was hiding it.
Huh. We could do that. We could go there. To Las Vegas, was it Las Vegas, what? Shipping?
Storage and unit boxes. Storage and unit boxes.
Yeah. Las Vegas storage and unit boxes. And I give the number.
So there we go. Now we have a plan.
Good! Now I don't have to kill you.
Yay!
And I don't have to steal all of your money from your bank account.
Yay!
Children.
All right.
That's
Technical
where you're
adults.
wrong. I don't have any in it.
And I just start laughing.
All right, real quick. Neff, do me an edge roll.
1 second here. Where the hell is my edge?
Wait, what happened? I like things messed up on my end for a second. What?
Edge.
He's
there.
making an edge roll. He's just give me. It's a technomancer thing.
Yeah, I got a success!
It's a technomancer thing you wouldn't understand.
Oh, that's so racist.
Whatever.
Like,
It's so
what-
classist. All
I
right,
got
so
1 success out of 2 possible.
your success brings you this. What they're going to be looking for is well, it's basically a reverse tape player. It's going to play the music backwards so that you could get the proper cipher so that you can put it into the disc and unlock the second code.
So I was right. We do have to play them just backwards and listen to the devil.
Yes. These things were so rare when they were first put out that it was kind of more of a novelty thing. Because, now you can play your MP3s backwards. Woo! So it's a program that's long since been lost in the annals of the internet. You may not have to go all the way to Las Vegas, but it would take a lot of searching if you didn't know where one was downloaded.
So it was literally in Las Vegas?
Yeah, it's called Las Vegas for... Yeah, it's in Las Vegas.
I thought it was just a name.
Viva
Yes.
Las Vegas.
Woo! So,
So right, we can get married, that means.
So, you know that you can either travel all the way to Las Vegas or go into the Matrix and try to find one of these you can download onto this robot right here.
Well, let's look.
Technomancer, do the thingy.
Technomancer, do the thingy. Yes.
Is that techno thing?
Do your techno thing. Do the windy thingy.
Okay, so what would I be rolling for this?
You're gonna probably be rolling...
Browse?
What?
Browse?
Yeah, browse. If you use any of your magic, just go ahead and call out how you're doing it. But yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
gonna
not using the magic, I'm just using the programs.
Right.
Let's see, browse, there we go, 8. Three successes.
3 successes.
3 out of 8.
I'm going to make each of these a roll, and I'm going to set the bar at 21. So, that's going to be about 3 hours of browsing. So you're going for 21 successes.
That
So
was
the
3 hours of browsing?
Yes. Because
To
like I
find
said,
the whole thing or just that one?
just that one.
Oh my god. It's gonna
Yeah,
take
this...
days.
It might take days, yeah. So while he's basically dropped off into a coma and cannot be touched.
I guess we all just start talking about things, like so.
To, look at everybody else and say, this place has a really good cafeteria.
Okay, cool. So we all kind of shuffle off and get...
I'm giving you as long as it takes as a break to go do things on your own. I just need to know how long it takes. So we've got to let him finish his rolls.
So I think now is the time for all of us as characters to just kind of chill and hang out and be like, so, where are you from? Sort of thing.
Sounds good. So you all head down to the cafeteria. It is an opulent cafeteria with really good actual food that isn't made out of soy products. It has fucking lettuce.
Never heard of fucking lettuce before.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing fuck.
It comes from fucking China.
No, don't fuck them.
9 sets of rolls.
Okay, so that's about... I'm
We're
going to
getting-
lower that down to an hour apiece for those rolls, because
Okay, so
Well, we're
9
getting
hours.
stuff like steak and macaroni and cheese.
Alright, I'll make it like a half hour for each roll. How about that?
4.5 hours then.
4.5 hours that you guys have to discuss. So, mac and cheese. Oh yes, there's mac and cheese. It's got
And
like
some corn.
it's got like a cracker crumble on the top.
Well,
Jesus.
fish sticks, because you love some fish sticks.
Oh yeah, it's fresh Maine caught mutated flounder. It has a magical kind of taste because it got caught in it got caught during the
Wait, it's magically delicious?
The equinox.
yeah, it's basically the equivalent of an elven fish. It's
Magically delicious.
Oh.
So yeah, we're just kind of getting trays of the fancy shit.
okay. John, what are you eating?
Whatever's available and a lot of it.
Okay.
See, now I'm imagining a big fucking minotaur going through a lunch line with one of those tiny trays.
That's exactly what he's doing. It's a minotaur in a suit with like a gun on his back, and he's just holding his tray as he's going through the line. Excuse me. Takes a pudding cup, puts it on his tray. Takes a entree, takes a salad.
Puts 5 steaks next to it.
Yeah.
Yep. Goes and he sits down, and it's a little tiny chair because there aren't really orc-sized chairs in this particular cafeteria. An oversight, needless to say.
Racist.
But he kind of sits in one of those chairs at one of those little tables and waits for you guys.
Yeah, I'm sitting there with like just taking fancy stuff, like and putting it on there, like yeah.
There's caviar, there's filet mignon. I mean,
but because I'm not really all that like I know about culture and stuff like that, but I don't really give a shit right now. It's just kind of going all like running into each other, and then I sit beside the minotaur. And take the fork
stealing food from Rachel.
And take the fork out of the plastic, I guess, if it's plastic forks.
And then
sounds good.
Gives the fork and gives the fork to me.
So you're picking your stuff up, and you guys all settle down, and you basically have whatever food you can dream of. So go ahead and role play.
This yum food. Yum yum.
So
I like cut into my fish, and I have like this little flashback moment.
I'm looking over at Kai like, are you having a flashback right here in the middle of lunch?
Me and Slaughter dance together on the table and amuse you all.
Like I'm pretty sure any other people that might be.
Are you actually doing that, Otter?
Yes.
Yeah, please don't do that. I'm like I give you a death glare.
No.
Like get off the fucking table. No.
Because
Is there other people
than
around?
a few music execs take a look at you and go,
Yeah. Getting noticed.
Like I'm facepalming, and I look over to Gary, and Ragnar and Kai, and I'm like, I'm like, this is incredibly unhygienic, basically.
So, while they're doing that, one of the men slips up, and he's got this slick back ponytail, and sunglasses on indoors, and the whitest, straightest smile you have ever seen, and he goes, "Hey, you're the brother of Valen, aren't you?"
No, I'm the brother of Satan.
Same thing, right?
Close enough.
Your smile reminds me of shitlords.
He kind of raises his eyebrows. Shitlords. Anyway, are you recruiting this young lady?
No, if you want to talk to her, just go ahead.
Good.
She works for me right now, but I mean, if you want to talk to her, I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so he hands you a card, and everyone else who'd been staring kind of bristles, and do you take the card, Otter?
Slaughter takes the card.
Alright, call me, baby.
And then Slaughter, like, whistles. The Slaughter thinks that the guy wants...
Okay. I think this is kind of an important thing that hasn't been talked about. What does the executive look like?
Oh, he's a rather tall elf. In fact, most of the people here either seem to be human or elven in some aspect. He's got, he's got gray eyes and just, a long black ponytail, and he's a little tan. I mean,
Yeah.
he looks like a regular old exec. Someone who's been.
But he's hot.
Yeah, he's relatively hot for an elf.
Oh my.
I like how you said that.
Well, I
What?
mean,
For an elf, sheesh, how racist.
Yeah, that's pretty racist.
sorry, I'm all over the ogres.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I just keep
Size
saying
king.
that.
No, I'm kidding. I really don't have a size kink.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'd probably find him attractive.
Yeah. he's like, go ahead
Rachel's
and
the
call
one
me.
with the size kink.
Oh.
What? Shush.
He's like, go ahead and call me, baby. He just kind of moves off. Clearly, he doesn't want to.
Quick, Otter, call him baby.
Baby.
He kind of turns around and he goes.
Okay.
You know, I'm hot. Like he licks his finger and presses it on his ass.
Okay. I'm watching the Minotaur just like being this giant motherfucker, like eating from the tiny plate,
For
like
one,
while eating my macaroni and cheese.
once the Minotaur is not the center of attention, is the most ordinary person in the room.
Yes.
I
The
pull-
Minotaur is the most ordinary person in this room right now. By the way, the Dryad probably wants to sit down and eat.
Yeah, I pull the Dryad down onto a chair, like, and I say something along the lines of, fucking act like you have some kind of culture.
And I say, no way, bitch.
You want to talk about it?
And then suddenly I start crying, and I'm like, I miss my island. Oh, my island, I miss it so much. Oh,
And I just look at you like you're crazy.
I think she is actually legitimately crying and not just like the half-fake crying he's doing.
Yeah, she's honestly crying.
Okay, why do you miss your island? Wait, what island exactly?
Don't worry about it.
No, you brought it up.
No.
You brought it up. Tell
I'm
us
sorry,
about the island.
the ST just facepalmed. Give me a sec.
The what?
Alright, continue. Tell them about the island.
Oh, it's a nice little place that I live. I don't remember how I
Okay.
got there.
So, wait a second. You don't remember how you got here?
No, got to the island.
Oh. So you don't remember how you got to the island, but you liked the island.
Yes, it was a nice little place. It was quiet where I could talk to all the people
What?
I had.
Which island? Do you know what the name of the island it was?
It was called Summer Valley Swim Time.
He doesn't know what the name is. No.
Oh,
How much do I know about Otter's character?
What? Wait, Darkstar, what did you say?
I said, how much do I know about Otter's character?
You know vaguely that she's been adopted by one of the richer investors in the music industry. Not a CEO or an exec, but an independently wealthy man who likes to see people spring up. He's done a...
Guys,
he's
I have to leave now.
Okay.
Alright, John, later.
Immediately. Bye.
Alright, so what you know is that he's tended to give a lot to Valen Records over the years, and he kind of went on a vacation to an island in what was formerly the Japanese archipelago, and he came back with a little girl who you've never seen, but your brother has basically described has been adopted as his daughter. But since, he's only really an investor and your brother isn't the kind to, collude with them behind the scenes, at least not on the surface, he's never really told you much more than that.
Okay.
He didn't, say, oh, by the way, it's a dryad. So. But you have seen this man a number of times, and he is very much a human. So.
I'm like, so, I look over at Kai. What's your story?
I'm from hell.
Are you joking, or are you being serious?
I don't say anything.
You just stare at her and wait for her to respond.
Well, that's nice. I look over at the Cyclops. Gary, or what was it? What was your name?
Gary.
Hello,
Gershon?
Gershon. You.
Mm-hmm.
What's your story?
Well, I grew up on the tall mountains of Tzfat over in Israel. You asked?
We're glad we asked.
I grew up in the tall mountain of Tzfat over in Israel. I was a young, scrappy ogre. Cyclops. I did a little bit of pickpocketing back in my day, I admit, but I have grown out of that now. I give them away.
No, he hasn't.
No, you haven't. Don't lie.
Pickles!
I'm pretty sure lying is an offense against God.
I
I'm
don't
from-
know.
It's an
Why?
offense against this God.
I do not go through such childish things such as pickpocketing when someone is not looking. I make sure they know I'm pickpocketing them.
Yeah, I'm cracking up. I'm trying hard not to let milk squirt out my nose, or whatever it is we're drinking.
Well, so one of these
The only
days,
right ones that didn't
I
milk.
fortunately had tried to pickpocket some shekels off of credit stick off of a very wealthy rabbi, and he did not like it. He did not like one little bit, and I was excommunicated.
From his
Aw.
Wait, but then does that mean that you're still allowed to wear the yarmulke?
Yes, I am proud of my heritage.
It's just technically super meaningless now.
I am
It's a
proud of
good
my
thing,
heritage.
Okay, that's cool. I'm from Japan.
That's it?
That's boring.
Well,
Apparently a voice from nowhere. I'm going to go ahead and just say John said that.
That's all I can tell you without having to kill you.
You're dumb.
Except there was that one time with the toaster.
At band camp?
Well,
Church camp.
church
What
camp?
did you do with the toaster at band camp?
No, I've never played a musical instrument.
Skin
I- Again,
Apparently
John
she
should
played
not
the
be
toaster,
saying
though.
these things, but I am. Alright, so
So I go into a tale about the toaster situation, but which pretty much ends in me killing someone with a toaster.
How erotic.
yeah, well,
Erotic. What?
I fucking sliced off someone's head by accident, so there.
Uh-oh.
Look,
does
who
not
said
actually-
that one?
John would have said that one.
I just kind of slightly grin at the tale of killing things.
So yes, one time I killed someone with a toaster.
Rose.
As I get up to leave the table, I look at them and say, I crucified somebody on a window.
Rose.
Oh, how lovely.
That's mean. You're a jerk.
Well, it's better than being a dryad who is on an island.
No, that's great. It's wonderful. I had lots of friends.
Oh god, you're like a Disney princess.
No.
You have an animal friend?
I'm a DreamWorks princess. Woo!
You have an animal friend and everything.
And you have no friends. I am best.
All right, so it's about 2 hours into Nephinor's coma, as you were discussing, and all of a sudden, Darstar, you get a phone call.
So I answer the phone.
And the answer, the ring, your brother on the other end goes, "They're coming."
Well, shit.
From where?
East, about 20 kilometers out,
Stall
moving
them.
fast. We'll do as quickly as we'll do. Get out.
I look at the group and I tell them West Wing. Let's go now.
We run.
We gotta get Nephinor.
Even if we have to fucking carry him.
You can put him in my dumpster.
Nephinor will remain unconscious for as long as he needs. You've got about
Not
2 more
helping
hours.
right now, Dryad. Come on.
But I have a dumpster with wheels.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Nephinor up, or at least I'm gonna run to get Nephinor and pick him up to take him out of the West Wing and put him in the bed of
Actually,
the truck.
I think the Cyclops should just carry like nothing.
I carry Nephinor and I do not pick his pockets on the process.
Fair enough.
Nephinor, what do you do?
I've been in a coma.
Yeah, Nephinor cannot respond. He is surfing the web, which we will do off screen in a separate little thing.
If
Much
I start moaning, that's just because I hit the porn websites, okay?
Oh my gosh, I knew you were going to say that.
Alright.
Is he doing
So-
what I think he's doing?
Yes.
So as you guys are moving out,
Rachel, what I do.
you notice that either Valen had some gaps in his thing, or he had not been informed yet. But there are people in Nirvana outfits patrolling outside the West Wing.
Shit.
Now, you know your brother well enough to know that this was probably something he did not mean to overlook, or he would have told you.
Okay, so we stop when we try to get out the South Wing.
Okay. You head toward the south, and in the way it's relatively clear. And what you notice is that actually, do you have any sort of electronic eyes?
Yes, I've got thermographic and enhanced vision.
All right. As you're running, you know now why your brother, who is relatively tech-free, as I understand it, had the unfortunate side effect of missing the West Wingers, as there is kind of a contingent swinging up through the south in kind of a flanking pattern.
Okay, we're not going to try north. I need to get him on the comm link.
All right. He immediately picks up. What's up?
We need an exit that's not north, south, east, or west. We need the exit from the bottom.
Oh, shit. Okay, go for it. You know the passwords, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll stall them. They're not allowed on my property unless they have a warrant and they know it. So go.
All right, let's go. So we haul this down one of the corridors, the many corridors, and one of the elevators actually has a separate keypad which lifts up. If you don't know about it, it's very hard to see. I enter the password, and the secondary door comes up out of the elevator floor.
Okay.
And we all need to go down it. So I jump down it, and it leads into a dark corridor. It's not dank. It's not wet. It's just dark.
Is it a dark night?
No, well, I guess we follow after you.
It's electromagnetically sealed from all directions.
It's the dark net. Wait, look out for the dank memes.
The dank memes.
So we follow after Darkstar, I guess.
This
All right.
passageway should take us. Actually goes on for like a mile or two.
Mm.
Yeah, you can easily escape that way. And as you're going down, you hear a large explosion from the front door where your brother may have been walking to go meet the people on the outside.
Shit.
You know the direction he would have been going down, and this is very much in the area he would have been in at this point.
Well, can't stop now. Keep running.
Right. Door closes behind you, and you run. You run for a good 30 minutes before there's another tunnel that goes up and out.
Yeah, I had
Let's go up and out.
I had at one point to remove my damned high-heeled shoes and fucking run with that. Running barefoot.
Okay. You go up, and you're emerging in downtown Seattle.
Mm.
Take a deep breath. The smell of hell.
Oh, so this is where you're from.
Yeah, parts of it.
Alright. Fair enough.
It's at this point that I
Well-
realize that all of my shit is in my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And all of us are without any form of transportation. So I think that right now, unless we go somewhere and hide for a while, we are pretty much
Would be a
fucked.
good place. I've got guns there.
Oh, good.
So, as you guys are moving towards the place he knows about, sirens just scream past you heading towards Valen headquarters. Valen Corp. Sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry, Phelan Records, but just streaming that way, and you hear sounds of distant gunfire being exchanged. So something's going on down there.
Okay, is there a high point nearby?
Yeah, you can easily get up to one of the taller buildings.
Okay, I need to scale a high point and see what's going on, see what happened.
Okay, well, go ahead and do the physicality roll for that. So let me see, what would that be?
And I've got parkour.
Maybe it's parkour?
No, well, I've got parkour.
It's gymnastics. Do a gymnastics plus dexterity roll. Which, again, you should be fine since you can scale most buildings.
12.
Okay, you're up the side of the building, and as you kind of hop up the fire chute and climb up a little bit more to get to the very top, you pull yourself up and over, and Valen Records it's in ruins. The front of the building looks like it's taken a bomb blast to the face. The melted metal and the fire, which is still burning despite there not being that much wood in the building, leads you to believe that there was some kind of napalm on it. Black smoke is rising up from the tower, and just there are people everywhere.
Well, okay, I climb up after him. I climb up after him, and I did my roll, and I got 7 successes, actually.
So you're a bit slower, so he has about 5 to 10 seconds before you're up behind him.
And I am pretty much shouting several obscenities. Jesus fucking Christ!
Is there anything else that I can notice about the building? Perception check, maybe?
Do a perception check, sure. What are you specifically looking for?
Mechanism of... oh, shit, I wouldn't be able to notice that.
Mm.
I don't have smell. Let's see. Don't worry about it. It's an explosion. We can pretty much infer bomb, so okay.
Yeah, you'd be looking for something that would indicate a bomb, you mean?
I
Within
have,
the building.
But I mean, we all know that it's a bomb. The only thing else that I could possibly find out would be like something from the next day to figure out what kind of bomb it was and who built it.
You could
well,
definitely do that.
I have an enhanced smell.
Now here's the thing. Do me an edge roll.
For me?
No. Well, you do an edge roll, and Darth, you do an edge roll. Actually, Mr. McSheckles down there, and
Wait, someone
Andrew
take
can
Shekels?
also- yeah, Gary and Andrew can also do this edge roll. Nephenor, you're dead to the world, and John is not technically here. So
I've got.
I got 2 4s.
okay, that's nothing.
You want to do my edge roll for
I
me?
got 4
Let's
successes.
see, I have 6
I'm about to do it.
that, so...
How many did you get?
2 hits, 1 glitch.
All right. And what about you, Darth?
4 hits.
4 hits, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll for Andrew. Andrew, you get 2.
Yeah.
So, whoa, that's not what I wanted, but hello, that new app that I didn't want. Okay, well, I don't know how to get that off, so we'll just leave that there. Okay, so, you got 4, correct, Darth?
Yes, I got 4. I've also got explosives knowledge.
Yeah, nobody would bring a bomb to a fight between corporations unless it was something more serious than a music disc. Something's wrong with this situation, and you know it. And you don't even know if these were Nirvana agents. You just have your brother's word for it. But this does not seem like the way Nirvana would work, especially not if it's trying to play by the rules. Otter, you don't think this doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
And who else got 2?
I got 2 4s. Veg.
No. Gary,
So
did you
like
get
a
anything?
neutral roll.
I already told you I rolled 2 successes.
All right, so you get the same thing. That something doesn't smell right to you. Like this is an overreaction for just a disc.
Well,
So that's strange.
So I'm gonna get the fuck down off this high point because there's no point in me standing down there anymore.
And me too.
All right, are you guys heading off to your destination?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're going off to Darkstar's place because, like, that is probably the closest.
Okay.
Or wherever his fucking cache is.
Alrighty.
All right, off you go. Go ahead and describe your place as you enter it.
It's very it's not the most expensive place on the planet, but it's fairly nice. The neighborhood looks like it's run down, but you can tell it's very secure. Feels kind of homely. Honestly, it's not exactly on the best part of town, but like I said, it feels very, very safe. Maybe even not artificially, just something about it seems very safe. The inside of the apartment is very utilitarian. There's not much nice sofa, just a bunch of computers, different hardware, lots of guns, lots of ammo. Basically, it's the inside of the guy or it's the inside of the apartment from Hatred.
Oh God.
So as
And
you
I-
enter in, oop, sorry.
I say, nice place you got here.
I thought so.
As you enter in, you get a ring from your brother's phone.
I'll pick up.
Hello? It's not your brother, it's a young lady. In fact, you recognize the voice.
Okay.
It's the
Who's
woman who was at the desk before.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
An explosion went off. Mr. Valen was caught in the blast. He's on his way to the hospital right now.
Are you
They don't-
positive?
Yes, I'm positive it was him.
What hospital was it?
Seattle South. It's a private hospital that used to be in the area that used to be the south of Seattle.
Who's looking out for him right now?
One of his junior CEOs. I don't know his name. They don't really introduce themselves.
Wait, he doesn't have private security on him?
No. Most of them are caught up in the blast too, and the ones that aren't are here to make sure there aren't any other bombs.
Everybody here's a giant god damn it.
I'll
The
take
most
that as
emotion
bad
that I've
news.
probably showed so far. Do you know anything else about it? How critical is it?
He was bleeding pretty badly. Looked like it was spurting, probably an artery. I tried to hold it closed as long as I could. He was living, but really pale when they got him into the van. They've slapped a patch on him, though, so he might be able to survive. It's just if he's strong enough to survive the blood loss.
Okay, where are you right now?
I'm outside.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
I want you to go to this address, and I give her the address of somewhere nearby.
Okay.
I want you to be there in an hour.
Yes, sir.
All right, click.
Click.
What was that about?
Don't worry about it.
At
We need to
this
be
point,
here. Go ahead.
At this point, Nephenor, you have an hour, so when he goes to meet with this lady, you will wake up. So if they're carrying you around, you'll be with them. So anyway, what were you going to say?
We're going to put Nephenor down in the bed.
Okay, Nephenor is now asleep in the bed.
All right. Any volunteers for guard duty on Nephenor?
Well, I think we should probably put the Cyclops on it, considering he's huge.
How about the Taurus who can't do anything?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know that? Yeah, the Taurus who can't do anything.
Yeah, how about the Tauren Ninja? The Tauren Ninja raises his hand. I'll do it.
Okay, good job. We need to be here in an hour, so you guys need to arm up.
Will do. Anyone know where the nearest bus is? Seeing as my motorcycle was near the building.
All right. I'm going to end scene here because A, it's a cliffhanger, and B, we're trying to split the party again, which is great. Except I want John to be here for when Nephenor wakes up. So.
But we have 4 people watching.
Oh, we do? Then no.
Yeah.
Continue, please. Continue.
Okay.
So no, the buses nearby don't really run well.
I'm I'm
Well,
kind
yeah,
of. We can make it on foot quite easily.
all right. Yeah, I pretty much. Well, but still need to get to where my stuff is, which is in an abandoned building.
Well, you're gonna have
So,
to figure out what you can make do with right here.
you got any boots?
Yep, got boots.
I take off the heels, toss them aside, and put on the boots.
Okay. So really quick, what's your lifestyle?
Lifestyle
My
is medium.
Medium. Okay. And Nguyen that you've poured into this arsenal?
Shit. Like 4,000, I think.
Okay, so you guys can get some basic weaponry and gear, and yes, he has boots, and he has, you know, +1 armor. It's nothing. It's nothing that you couldn't buy on one pay through.
Mm.
So, yeah. So go ahead and get what you need. Suit up. Be ready.
I ask him if he's got any spare clothing, considering that I'm dressed nice.
Yeah, there's
a
some
shirt.
clothing in the back. It's mostly armored, but you can get by.
I grab what I could probably put on that's going to be flexible enough for me to do my flexibility stuff. So, yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Well, I kind of need that if I'm going to climb a building.
Flexibility.
Since I didn't park exactly right up close to the building, would my truck have survived?
Yeah, would my motorcycle have survived?
Your truck and motorcycle survived. They're just back on the police scene.
Yeah, so it would be a bad idea to go over there and try and get them back right now.
Yeah, and if you had anything illegal on your bike or in your truck, you need to tell me now.
Yes.
How illegal? Are we talking restricted or outright banned?
Don't take my anti-material rifle. Please don't.
I'm not saying I'm going to take it, but I need to know, was it there?
Yes, it was there. I'm not carrying around a 6-foot rifle everywhere I go.
Okay, well, I'm going to do some rolls over here for just a second.
Uh-oh.
But trust me, it's not going to be gone forever. I'll allow you to replace it if it does disappear. But let's see what goes. So continue with your stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't bring anything illegal with me. I don't have anything illegal.
I'll grab a bow and a sniper rifle.
Okay.
Wait, what am I doing right now? Am I with them?
You are with them. Everyone who's in this call except Nephinor, and Nephinor is asleep. Actually, Neph, you there?
Is he really?
Said
Nephi-
about 15 minutes ago that he was going to be AFK and was going to get food.
Okay. Well,
So
we'll leave
he
Neph
might have
then.
landed by now, but I don't know.
All right. Go ahead and do what you got to do, folks.
Yeah, so I'm getting ready, and I'm ready to go.
What happened to my dumpster with my motorcycle inside it?
I likely grabbed. Do you have any throwing knives, or do you just have guns?
Yes, we have throwing knives.
I will grab some of those, as I have throwing skill.
It's in the same condition and area that theirs is in. If you've got anything illegal on it, I'll roll a couple dice, see what goes on.
I don't think I do. It's a dumpster with a motorcycle in it.
Yeah, they're gonna look at it weird, but probably not do anything about it if it's clearly
Wait.
somebody's thing.
Wait,
Oh,
if my specialization is in lobbed throwing weapons, does that mean I can't use throwing knives, or does it mean that it just goes to my normal throwing weapon skill?
I don't know what
Or-
lobbed throwing weapons would be
I thought
considered.
lob was like something like a grenade.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
more like a grenade. So, a knife would be
Knife would be overhand.
yeah.
Yeah.
Overhand, and that would not apply. No.
Okay, then I won't take throwing knives. I will just take grenades.
Okay.
Oh, I just looked at my sheet here, and I believe my truck has a hidden compartment on it.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
And I would assume your anti-material rifle, which costs a lot, would be put there.
Yes.
Yeah. Naturally. Okay. Sounds good. I will believe you on this one.
We are packing heat.
All right. So that completely erases the fact that they just found it, because yeah. So your anti-material rifle is safe. Out of character. In character, you have no idea. You don't know if it survived. You don't know if the truck is still there. You don't know if it burned up in a blaze of inferno glory. All you know is that it was close-ish to the building that just blew up.
Shit.
I just sigh.
And I'm worried about my motorcycle because it's my only mode of transportation.
A small tear comes to my eye as it's the only thing I really loved.
Oh.
I look
Your
at Kai and I'm
brother's
like,
in a fucking
wow.
hospital and you're crying over the truck.
I'm like, what's?
It's a
I'm
very
like,
good love-hate
I
relationship.
asked Kai what's wrong. I asked Kai what's wrong. Like, are you worried about your brother?
No, my rifle was in that truck.
I'm like, I crack up. Like, your brother was in the blast, and you're worried about the rifle? What kind of rifle are we talking here?
We're talking about a 6,000 Nuyen rifle.
Jesus. Okay.
Your brother's worth roughly half that, personally, if you don't add in the company. So, yeah, no, I'd be crying over the $6,000 Nuyen, too.
Okay,
Sounds
Rachel,
like a really
sorry,
nice gun.
whatever your name is today.
I'm currently going by May.
Okay, May, you're going to be our voice in this situation. I'm not exactly the most calming person in the world, so you're going to be talking to this lady, and we need to bring her back here.
Okay.
I'm going to take a high point above the meeting spot, and you're going to talk to her.
All right. Are we going to take the Cyclops with us?
Of course.
He might have Cyclops. You might have to carry the bitch.
Oh.
Gary.
Might have to carry the bitch. Wow. You know, she is actually...
Well, I mean, like, and what I mean by that is that I'm not saying that she's a bitch. I'm just saying you might have to carry the chick, really.
Oh, you're saying she's a bitch. Just admit it.
I'm saying that if it's a trap, someone is going to have to pick her up.
I'm not sure
And
it's
we're
going to be
going
a
to
trap
have
because
to
we're the
run.
ones who set it up.
Say that again?
I said I'm not sure it's going to be a trap because we're the ones who set it up.
Yes, but somebody might follow her.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Off
Tell
we
me what is
go!
comforting you can.
Okay, I'm going to take a high point above this building that I'm assuming is like a 4-lane street.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Perception
And so
check.
I am. Oh, perception check. All right. I thought the TM was supposed to call that.
Yeah, no, he can call his own perception checks if he's looking for something specific. So, what are you looking for, man?
I am looking for anything else that seems suspicious besides her vehicle or her coming down the road.
Nope. She
Just
pretty,
nothing.
Yeah, she's coming down the road. She seems a little nervous, but she's fine.
Also, I also want to keep an eye on the roof, on the rooftops.
Okay, go ahead and roll that perception then. That'll be different.
8.
Okay, with 8 successes, you can easily spot that no one's following her on the roof or anywhere behind her. She seems to have successfully come on her own. No one's, like, sneaking around behind her. The girl's clearly terrified out of her piss, but other than that, yeah.
Okay, I need to get her back on the comlink, so I'll call my brother's comlink back.
She literally jumps and screams as your brother's comlink goes off, then immediately picks up. Hello?
You're going to meet a woman to where you're going.
All right.
I need you to go with her.
Okay. So she doesn't hang up unless you do, and she just keeps walking.
I need you to calm down, okay?
I'll try.
All right.
I just want to go home and see my baby and my husband.
I understand, but right now, we're the best option to keep you safe.
Are they going to come after Lacey?
As long as you don't go home, they're not going to be bothered about her.
Okay.
Which is out of character. That's probably a big-ass lie, but whatever.
She is terrified enough to be taking negatives to her empathy right now. She can't tell. She trusts you. You're Valen's brother. And she likes Valen.
Okay.
So she kind of walks into the place, and you can see that she's been crying and that her Gargano makeup is all gone, and beneath it she's a rather pale-looking woman. And the contacts, which had made her eyes kind of this striking green color, have fallen out, and she has like dull gray eyes. Hello?
And I walk up to her. Hi there.
Hi.
I'm your meetup, and I need you to come along with me. I'm May.
Okay, May. Pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. I'll go with you. But you have to promise me that you'll keep an eye out on my family.
Yeah.
Please.
I look. We'll try.
Okay.
We'll
I'll
do the
go.
best we can. All right. I lead her along, and I look over to where Kai is. I'm like, yeah, it's okay, we're going.
She's hung up the phone now that she's with the person.
Mm-hmm.
I stay a little bit behind to make damn sure that nobody followed her.
You see a couple of the people sweeping the area, but other than that, nobody's noticed she's missing. She is a fairly low-level secretary, so it's not like they're actively searching for a person. They're more patrolling.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a perception check and I fucked up. I got a 6 and a 1.
Oh boy.
And a 5.
Well, you didn't get more than 50%, and you didn't get more than your successes, so you're good. You roll a perception. There are people who are sweeping the area, and you can easily dodge them, and you kind of shove her into a corner once or twice as they walk by. But generally, you look like you're making out with your girlfriend, so that the cops just kind of glance over and shake their heads. One of them mutters, "Jesus, have people no shame?"
And I'm being really nice. I'm being really nice. I'm really nice to her, sort of keeping her close, kind of probably got a hand on her shoulder.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I think it's going to be leadership on this one, but give me a sec.
Yeah,
It's going to be charisma leadership, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna go under active skills. 9. I have to go roll that. Give me a second. Come on. Roll. Alright, I've got... Fuck. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? I got 2 successes, 3 failures. Shit.
Oh, fuck. That is a critical glitch if I've ever seen one.
Shit! Like, the dice hate me.
Alright, so...
Okay.
Rachel, show your tits to the dice god.
I don't think tits are going to erase the fact that she critically failed on an empathy check. So, she's walking along and she says to you, hey, are you sure they don't know where my family is? And remember, you got a critical glitch on this, so your answer is...
Probably.
And she stops cold. What?
I'm still on the phone with her, right?
No, she hung up. She hung up. So what you see is you're traveling along in front of her, and she says something to her, and the other girl, and May says something kind of quick, and then the woman stops looking petrified. And you can see she's fighting down a scream.
I'm like, ugh.
Okay.
Come on, we have to go.
No! And she immediately bolts in the opposite direction, which you can only assume is towards her house.
I am running after her. Like, what do I have to roll for this shit?
To run?
She's running in the opposite direction, right? Which would make me in front of her.
Yes.
Okay.
And she is shouting Lacey at the top of her lungs.
I am running after her. So what do I have to roll for this?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Athletics or what?
I think it might be athletics. I don't see like a running.
I got like a 0 in athletics, but I've got like gymnastics and parkour, which is weird.
Well, you can. Oh, there is a running. Go down to running.
Okay, let me see if I can find where this is. Physical active. Okay. I got a 1 in running. Fuck. I really hope that I can. Shit. Give me a second. Let me make sure I can. I'm praying to the dice god. Please, dice god, give me something good. Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
What
I
did
got a
you
1. I rolled a 1.
That's you got a 1, so that's a critical glitch. So she's running and she is just bolting. The girl is like Usain Bolt at this point, as far as you're concerned. And she must have grown up on the streets, because when she sees you chasing after her, she just kind of reaches over and grabs one of the trash cans and just throws it at your feet.
I'm like, fuck! God, you son of a. And I'm immediately thinking about that moment where I accidentally called her a bitch, and now I don't regret it.
All right, so you fall, and sticking out of one of them is a broken bottle, and it just jabs you right in the stomach area.
What?
Yep, you take 1 hitbox of damage. I believe that would be lethal. Give me a second. Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
Regenerate.
Not lethal, you have physical damage now. So go ahead and do 1 physical damage. And yes, you have regenerate, so you will regenerate, which is why I'm giving you damage for this critical glitch. But meanwhile, what are you doing? Because
I am doubling over in pain for a moment.
well, I mean, what's Kai doing?
I've jumped down from my perch, and I'm going to stand in front of her.
Just
And
try to catch her. Go ahead and try to catch her.
This is why I wanted the Cyclops with me on this shit.
Okay.
Okay, that's based under agility, right?
Yes.
Okay, 7.
7. All right. So you grab her, and she struggles for a second, and then she just breaks down crying, like, I knew I shouldn't have been working with Valen.
We need to get you back to somewhere safe.
All right. I'll tell you everything when we get there. And as she's speaking, do me a perception check. Oh, by the way, you're waking up now, Nephenor, and you're kind of just sitting there with the you're sitting there with you're now done. You're sitting there with the Tauren, who's watching the TV, and it's like, attack on Valen Records. Who's behind all of this? Suspected Shadowrunners spotted in area. That sort of thing.
8.
Suspected criminals, sorry.
I look at the Minotaur and say, what the fuck did you do?
And he just shakes his head and says, it's a long story. So, you spot something shiny, flash. You get 1 action.
I'll get 1 action.
Yeah, it looks shiny like a gun barrel. Shiny.
Where? I mean, from where?
It's to the left of you down an alley.
You know what? I'm gonna use a different dice roller. I swear to God.
Okay, let's dodge.
You're gonna dodge? Okay, go ahead and roll.
I mean, am I with
take
Ty,
a
or am
min-
I still doubled over?
You're still doubled over, though you can see what's going on. And take a minus... Take a -2 because you're holding on to a woman who cannot dodge for the life of her, apparently.
Rachel, did you flash your tits at the dice god?
No, I didn't. I'm trying to look up a dice.
Look, as much as I would like to see her tits, I don't particularly control the dice rolls, sorry.
Uh-oh.
7.
And that was super inappropriate, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I have D's. It's okay.
As do I. I grew up wherein D's are just a thing.
Oh, no.
7.
I'll be in my bunk.
7. Okay. Well, I'm actually double D's. I'm a little bit bigger than you. So
I
7.
was like a 36C when I was 13, so it was like...
Oh, my.
Oh yeah, early starters, fist bump.
Oh.
Anyway, so 7 successes. You managed to pull her out of the way, and a bullet just buries itself in the wall next to you. And the woman screams.
I hold on to her very tightly.
And she's not running, she's screaming.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure she does not get up and run in a random direction in which I have to follow her.
She's not running at this point. She is now in fear of her life.
Okay,
I'd say for good reason, too.
Damn straight.
okay, Gary, where are you at, dude?
Huh?
Where's Gary?
Where are you? Yeah, where the fuck are you, Gary?
You tell
Shut the fuck up.
You never gave him an order, so he just kind of followed you, and then...
And then watched.
Yes, I watched.
Oh, my.
For shekels to
He's
fall.
over there eating Taco Bell, and we're getting shot at.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
get-
Just wait for the shekels to fall.
He's got a soy taco and a soy shake, and he's at the nearby Stuffer Shack.
Wait. He's at the nearby Five Guys?
No, Stuffer Shack. It's the equivalent of like Walmart and Five Guys smushed together.
Wait, I thought that was just Zoe Quinn.
Oh, my.
Oh.
Oh, my.
Oh yeah, I went there.
Clearly, it's time to try to end this.
Okay, well, it's time to
Yeah.
fucking run.
All right. So I'm going to end this right here in the middle of an epic battle scene. I'm sorry, Nephinor, that you were out for most of it, but, plot calls.
Hey, that's
So-
okay. It gave me a chance to get some waffles.
Cool. So, again, we have yet to have any XP. I'm trying to get us through the story, and we're just going at a slower pace. So, I want to give you guys some kudos, though. We'll do the one good thing, one bad thing, starting with Rachel.
Oh, one good thing, one bad thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But I didn't like the fact that we're missing some people. I never like it when we miss people or missing people. I like all of you guys.
I know, it's super sad.
And one good thing, I think we really did well in terms of letting people get to know the characters this time around.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, there you go.
All right, Gary, since you gotta go soon.
Yes.
One good thing, one bad thing. If you don't have a bad thing, that's good. Don't say it. Say two good things.
Hold on one moment. Just now I have family knocking the door.
Oops. Okay, Nephinor. Real quick, one good, one bad.
Good thing I rather enjoyed screwing with people's minds, figuring out what I am. Bad thing, well, it did take a while, so, nap time wasn't exactly fun.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it happens.
Um,
Now I'm back. Sorry about that.
okay.
Good thing I liked it was much faster paced, much more smooth. You have a better mic. No, I really didn't have any negatives. It was a good improvement overall.
All right, cool. Dark. Good, bad. Or good.
Let's see. Lack of fish tacos. I lost my gun, and good thing is, yeah, it's a lot smoother. So awesome, possum.
Yeah. I guess putting in a lot less detail for me works a lot better because I can let you guys just kind of move along. Whereas before I was typing out entire paragraphs, now I've just got like very basic information. So, Otter.
I like the part where we were being our characters and just talking and being weird.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. I still have a hard time kind of following stuff and knowing what I'm able to do.
Well, I mean, your big, if I may, as an ST, offer some advice.
Mm-hmm.
Your big thing is you're never sure what the social thing to do is, so you just kind of go for the crazy action, which is cool. But it's also going to sometimes be like, it's going to be a little alienating. So, my suggestion is think less about what your character would do and more what you would do. Would you get up and dance on a table in the middle of a cafeteria to entertain people?
With an otter, yes.
You would?
Yeah, probably. That'd be funny.
That would be funny.
Otter is a very strange person. That's why we like him.
Indeed, I guess I can't complain then. If you are honestly doing what your character thinks they should be doing, just learn to follow advice from your fellow players. Okay? And it's not really that big a deal. You seem to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is I'm trying to get you involved in the story because that might help a lot of what's going on. So hence why Daddy dropped.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, okay.
Alright, for me, the good thing, yes, you guys did so much smoother in this game. I feel like, except for John having to drop out, everyone was there, and everyone was engaged, and everyone was at least trying, and when I threw out a plot hook, it didn't go unnoticed because of the chaos. It actually caused more chaos, which, yes, Nephinor, I loved it. Bad. I felt a little drifty tonight just because, the medication is making me woozy. So hopefully when I get the focus back next week, I'll be able to respond quicker to you guys and not have to worry about my bad handwriting. So, all right, folks, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this. Thank you to everyone who listened and who will be listening in the future. Please give us some feedback. And hopefully, now that we've all gelled, we'll have the next exciting installment in which Valen's secret gets revealed.
Woohoo!
See you guys next week.